Hi guys, good evening. Hello guys, good evening. Yes, can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, thank you. Yes, 1 second. Yes, if anyone unable to hear me, please rejoin into session. Rejoin into session. If anyone unable to hear me, please rejoin into session. Yes, session. Yeah, session started. Session started. I'm speaking here. I'm speaking here. If anyone unable to hear me, please rejoin the session. Rejoining is a simple solution. Yes, if anyone unable to hear me, please rejoin the session. Session started. I'm speaking here. Session started. Yes. If anyone unable to hear me, please rejoin the session. Session started. I'm speaking here. Right? Yeah, I think I hope everyone just hear me. Yes, am I audible? Yes, can you confirm once again? Yes, guys. Can you confirm once again? Am I audible? Hello. Am I audible? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for response. Yes, we'll start session. So first of all, about myself. Yes, about myself. Yes, this is in this session around 10 members are there. This session around 10 members attending class. 10 members attending session today. Okay. Yes, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, maybe increasing. Okay. Now currently 10 members are attending. Okay. Yes. Yes, about myself. Yes, this is Nageswar Rao. This is Nageswar Rao. Yes, having 23 years of experience in software field. Yes, my most of the experience Java and Hadoop. Hadoop. Yes, big data technologies. Java. My most of the experience on Java. Yes, next big data. Yes, big data and Hadoop. This is my most of the experience. Java. Yes, big data and Hadoop. Okay. Yes, on Java 12 projects. Yes, on Java 12 projects completed. Next Hadoop. Yes, Hadoop 4 projects completed. 4 projects completed. Yes, very good experience. Lot of experience. Okay, present company. Present working company. Yes, present working company. Yes, Silotech Private Limited. Here this is my payroll company. Payroll company. Client is PayPal. PayPal is a client. PayPal is a client. Current client PayPal. Yes, present working company Silotech Private Limited. You can check it. Yes, in Google. Yes, this is now my present working company. Present working company. Okay, present working company. This is this is about my present working company. You can check it here. Silotech Private Limited, Hyderabad. And this is okay. Yes. Client is paper. Client is paper. Okay. Yes, presently work from home. Yes, it's a work from home due to current issues and all this. Work from home. Okay, right? Yeah, that's all about myself. I think yes, not required much explanation about this. A lot of experience. Yes, more than 12 projects on Java, or do 4 projects completed. Okay, that's all about myself. Yeah, 1 second. Yes, someone is struggling to join. Someone. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all about myself. 1 second. Yes. After finishing course, live project 100%. Yes, one CRUD application I will explain this. Yes, after finishing this your course, finally one CRUD application. Yes, CRUD application, web application. So how to develop web applications? The complete end-to-end I'll explain. One CRUD application I'll explain here. CRUD, creation of new records. Yes, or for reading records. Yes, update record, deleting records. Yes, one real-time project I'll explain. Don't worry. One CRUD application. Yes, any project minimum CRUD operations required. Any project minimum CRUD is minimum. CRUD is minimum. So CRUD application. Okay. That is GA. Practically I'll explain that. Okay, you can see. Yes, I'll explain project. Don't worry. Yes, core Java project may not be, but advanced Java compulsory project we should explain. Okay. Yes. Let us see about course. About course. About course. See, our course is advanced Java. It's a advanced. Yes, advanced Java. Course is advanced Java. Okay. Yes, sir. Time. Yes, sir. Time 4:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. Time. Yes. Next. Yes. Duration. Yes. 75 days. 75 days duration here. 75 days. Yes. 75 days. Next. Monday to Saturday class. Monday to Saturday class. Okay. Monday to Saturday. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Here course is advanced Java. Yes. Now course contents I'll explain. Yes, today complete overview. Just I'll give the overview of your advanced Java about course plan. I'll explain all of this. Okay. Yes. Course is advanced Java. Yes. Yes. Time 4:30 p.m. Duration 75 days. Monday to Saturday. Okay. Yes. 4:30 to 5:45 p.m. 4:30 to 5:45. Okay. Yes. 4:30 to 5:45. Yes, your class. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Totally 75 days. Monday to Saturday class. So this is about your course. Next recordings. Yes, recordings provided. Recordings provided. So daily recordings provided. Daily recordings. Okay, daily recordings provided here. So everyday recordings, daily recordings provided. Okay. Yes, after finishing class, you can watch recordings again. Repeatedly you can watch it. Okay. Yes, after finishing class within 2 hours, maybe yes, by 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock uploading your session, you can watch it by 7 or 8 o'clock. Uploading, yes, uploading drive, you can watch it here. Yes, you can watch it. Okay. Yes, yes, 6 months. Yes, 6 months support. This is 6 months support. 6 months support. 6 months support is available. 1 second. 1 second. No, hello. Yes. So daily recordings provided. 6 months support. Okay. Yes, any number of times you can watch it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can watch. You can watch recordings. You can watch recordings for any number of times. For any number of times. No limits. Number of times. Any number of times. Okay, that recordings you can watch for a number of times. That's about course plan. Okay, next. Yes, daily recordings provided and also material. Yes, and also yes, material and software. So material, yes, and software, documents and software here. Software, yes, Java software and database and all the things here. So material can documents in software can docs. Yes, class documents, class docs. Yes, 1 second documents for every part. Yes, advanced Java. Yes, JDBC parts. Yes, JDBC documentation. Next, HTML documentation. Next, Solid documentation. Next, JSP documentation. All these documents are available here. All documents I have prepared already. Okay. Advanced Java total duration 3.5 months. No, 2.5 months. Only 2.5 months, not 3.5 months. 75 days. 75 days is a 2 months, just 2 months. 2.5 months. 2.5 months. 75 days. Not 3.5 months. I think maybe somebody, yes, wrongly given information. Yes, okay, I will talk to online team here. Not 1 year. Okay. Yes. See here. Yes, 2.5 months. See, committed time is committed time. That's it. Okay, it's not like other trainers. Yes, my time is committed time is committed time. So once I committed within that time, finish here. Yes, next one more thing here. My syllabus is more than the market syllabus. What are these? Yes, industry more than industry standards. You can see. Yes, I'll tell you what are the syllabus is there. I'll show you now. Okay, my syllabus is. Yes, my syllabus is more than the industry here. There's a lot of experience. You can see. So completely real-time oriented training here. Real-time oriented training here. Yes, 75 days. It's a 75 days. Yes, course duration 3.5 months. No, no chance. Not 3.5 months, only 2.5 months. Once again. No, just I will talk to online team. So I think maybe wrongly that is. Okay, 2.5 months. Yes, okay. I'll talk to online. Yes, I informed them as 2.5 months only. Why 3.5 months? What is there in this? JDBC solids and JSP. JDBC 45 days required. Solids. Yes, even 45 days not required. JDBC 35 to 40 days. Solids hardly. Yes, 25 to 30 days. Next JSP hardly 15 days. Why this is 3.5 months? Don't have much. Okay. Yes, don't hear 3.5 months. Why it's not required? Maybe dragging course. Somebody may be dragging course for them 3.5 months required, but I will not drag the course. Okay, completely focusing on your class. Okay, I will not talk about outside things here. Completely about technology only here. Okay, no dragging. 100% within 75 days with more than the industry. I'll cover the syllabus. Suppose if I am not covering any topic which is covering by the industry here, just you can ask me. Yes, I'll cover it 100%. Okay. Yes, definitely I'll be the best for best than the industry here. Best than the all trainers. Okay, I'll be the best than the industry trainers. Okay, that's my promise. Okay, just suppose if not covering any topic, just you can ask me, I will cover it. Don't worry. Okay, I'm a real-time expert. Okay, 23 years of experience in real time. Many projects work, more than 12 projects on Java. Yes, Hadoop, 4 projects, lot of experience. Okay. Yes, course fee and all, just you talk to online team, they will tell you. Okay. They will the course fee and all, this you can talk them. Okay. Yes. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's all. Okay. Yes, it's a 75 days only. Don't worry. Okay. It's not 3.5 months. Why 3.5 months? 3.5 months is not necessary. It's a time pass class. 3.5 months means a time pass class. Okay. Yes. So here this is about course duration and all this. Now let us see course contents. Yes, 1 second. Before this, some question here. What is prerequisites? What is prerequisites? Prerequisites to learn advanced Java. What is prerequisite to learn advanced Java? It's just core Java enough here. Core Java. Just core Java enough. Nothing required. Core Java required here. Core Java with Eclipse enough. Okay. Yes, what is prerequisite to learn advanced Java? Core Java and yes, SQL knowledge required here. SQL knowledge. Of course, I'll explain SQL. Don't worry. Yes, SQL basics I'll cover. SQL basics. SQL basics only required. SQL basics only required here. Nothing required. SQL basics only required here. Okay, JDBC. In JDBC, we need SQL basics. I'll explain that basics. Don't worry about prerequisite means Prerequisite means before learning advanced Java, something required. Okay. Before learning advanced Java, something required. Yes, core Java. If you know the core Java, then easy to understand advanced Java. So once core Java completed, you can start advanced Java here. Otherwise, may not be understood. There is a meaning of prerequisites. Okay. SQL knowledge, like select query, insert query, delete query, update query, these queries enough. PL SQL not necessary here. PL SQL not necessary. SQL is enough here. I'll explain that SQL basics. Don't worry. I'll explain about SQL basics. Okay. Yes. So these are the prerequisites. Prerequisites. Okay. Yes. Now let us see about course contents. So what are the course contents? Let us see course contents. Course contents. So what are the course contents here? What are the course contents? Let us see about course contents. Yes, course contents. In course contents, first starting with JDBC. JDBC. Okay, JDBC. This is 5 weeks. I will take it. JDBC for 5 weeks. This is for 5 weeks. First JDBC required. JDBC for 5 weeks. After that, I will explain HTML here. HTML just 1 week is enough. Okay. Yes, HTML just UI. Okay, HTML UI part 1 week is enough. Yes, in HTML like forms, how to develop the forms, how to develop the reports, and different components, UI components, all the develop 1 week is enough. Okay. Yes, after that, next solids. Yes, solids for this 3 weeks enough. 3 weeks enough. Okay. Because here nowadays Spring Framework is there. After Spring Framework came to picture here, yes, complete solid concept not required here. Okay. Yes, solids, many things are there, all are not required. I'll tell you what are required. Okay. So solids 3 weeks here. Next, JSP. JSP for 2 weeks. JSP for 2 weeks. Okay. Here JDBC 5 weeks, HTML 1 week. Yes, solids 3 weeks here. JSP 3 weeks. Yes, next. Yes, projects. Projects. Yes, last 1 week. 1 week I'll focus on projects end to end with documentation and all this here. Okay. Yes, 1 week request. String manipulations comes under core Java. String is a core Java. In core Java will get the strings concept. So this is complete duration. So how many weeks? 5 plus 1, 6 plus 3, 9. Okay, 9 plus 2, 11 plus 1, 8. Okay. Yes, 5, 6 plus 3, 9, 2, 11, 12. Means, yes, 80 days. Yeah, 84 days. Yes, not necessary. Within 75 days, I'll finish. No problem. No issue. Within 75 days, I can finish. Yes, yeah, maybe 75 to 80 days. Yes, if extending only 5 days extending, that's it. 84 days. Okay, that much I'll not more than that. Okay, I'll finish. Okay, maximum I'll try to finish within 75 days. Okay, yes, 75 days I can finish. Right, okay. So this about yes, JDBC, HTML, solids, GSP, and project here. Okay, let us see one by one. What are the topics in JDBC? Yes, let us see JDBC. JDBC. So what are the topics going to JDBC here? Yes, before going to JDBC here, yes, there are some database concepts. First of all, database concepts will explain here. First, initial database concepts. Database. So first topic is yes, JDBC. In JDBC, first one is database concepts here, like different databases, like Oracle database, Mysql database, SQL server, like this different database. There are some database concepts here. Database concepts. Okay. Yes. Next one here. Yes. How to. Yes. How to install. Yes. How to install. Yes. Oracle. Oracle 12c. 12c and 19c. 19c. Next. MySQL database. MySQL database and Microsoft SQL Server. These things I'll explain. Okay, how to install Oracle 12c or 19c, MySQL and SQL. Yes, Microsoft SQL Server. These things here. Okay, after installing this thing here. Okay, next working with database. Okay, yes, some SQL concepts. Explaining about SQL queries. I'll explain about SQL queries. Before going to JDBC, just I'll explain SQL queries. SQL queries. Yes, after finishing SQL queries here. Yes, next one more. Amazon Web Services, AWS. AWS. In AWS, what are things I'm going to cover here? Yes, creating AWS accounts, creating AWS accounts, AWS accounts. Next, second one here. Yes, creating relational database service. Okay. Yes, no, AWS related to database is not developed here. AWS related to database. There are some concepts related to database here. Creating RDS instance. Yes, creating RDS instance. Creating RDS instance. Creating RDS instance. Yes, in AWS. In AWS here. RDS. Relational database service. Relational database service. How to create RDS in AWS. Creation of RDS. See here. Simple like this. AWS. Of login into AWS here. Okay, login account. Okay, yes, of login into that here. Yes, frequently I'm using that AWS. Always I'm using AWS for office work purpose. So creating AWS account. How to create AWS account? Next, creating RDS instance in AWS. Okay, next, yes, third one, working with RDS. Next one is working with RDS. Yes, working with RDS. Yes, using SQL Workbench. Using SQL Workbench. How to use SQL Workbench? Using SQL Workbench. Okay. So if you're working with RDS, traditional database service. Yes, maybe Oracle database service or Mysql database service or Postgres. Those things here. Yes, I have very good experience this area here. Okay, database with AWS. This also will discuss. See, without installing database in your systems, without installing database in your system, you can work with database. You can work with database. Use AWS through the AWS. Okay, already yes, free of cost. AWS, yes, Amazon, they are providing database at free of cost. You can use that here. You can use at free of cost. You can use. Need not to pay. Need not to pay any amount here. I'll tell you how to use free account. How to create free accounts. Okay. How to use that database without installing databases. You can work on databases using AWS. I'll explain. Yes, is our syllabus. Correct? Yes. So AWS. After that, next. Yes, after finishing this one, can next Java programming starts. Okay. Yes, Java program, Jdbc drivers, Jdbc drivers, types of drivers, Jdbc drivers in this. So what is Jdbc driver? So what are types of drivers? Types of drivers discussing here. Types of drivers like type 1 driver, type 2 driver, type 3, type 4, like this. Different types of drivers. Okay. Next, one more thing here. Yes, after drivers here, next one, data storage, data storage, data storage, data storage, different ways of data storage. Yes, first one, using databases, database servers, using database servers. One is using database servers. Yes, next, second one, using files. Files means like Windows or Linux files, using Windows Linux files. Next, most important one, latest one is HDFC. HD. Yes. Hadoop distributed file system. HDFS. Hadoop distributed file system. Okay. Yes, I'll explain HDFS also. So how to connect to HDFS, how to read data from HDFS from Java here. This is now latest trend. Latest trend is HDFS. Java application using HDFS because HDFS is for the big data. Big data. So latest using Java, how to connect to HDFS, how to reading from HDFS. Yes, next. Yes, one more AWS. They are the latest trends. Latest trends here. Yes, AWS with the database. Next, Java with HDFS. Okay. Yes. No, completely 100% everything program. Theory is very less. Maybe in course are somewhat theory here, but in advanced are completely. 1 second. Once let me show documents. Yes, your doubts will be clear. Suppose JDBC documents, yes, JDBC complete document. This is JDBC documents. See, all our practical session, Sadvan Java, JDBC. So first one, steps to install 12c database initially. Yes, 12c database. I'll show document also. It's only JDBC around 200 pages document. This is. So there are steps to install yes, 12c. After installing this, after database installation, yes, I'll show documents. This is 12c setup. All the steps 12c and 19 setup. Yes, after that, yes, JDBC Java database connectivity, the drivers explanation. Okay, after drivers, yes, steps to develop JDBC programming. See this. From this, you can see all the programs only here. See, there are the program steps. Yeah, this is first program. You can see document here. Yes, everything is program. Yes, next program. Yes, explaining about JDBC API, then program. Yes, all the programs. See that. All the programs. Everything is program. See that. These are all programs. Yes, in my document, mostly programs are there. Okay. Yes. Next, installing MySQL. This is yes, Oracle with Oracle database expand. Next, with MySQL database expand here. Installing MySQL database, the steps. MySQL database steps. After that, working with MySQL. Yes, MySQL database. This is next here. Yeah. See, after that, this MySQL. Yes, programming. Everything is program. All our programs. All our programs. All our programs here. Everything is program. Theory is very less. Very less. Okay. I think theory only just only 15%. Yes, 85% is programs. All our programs. Different scenarios, different examples. Yes, real-time scenarios and examples. Scenarios, examples here, all this. Okay, see that? How many programs? You can see many number of programs. Okay. Yes, only JDBC you can see around 70 to 80 scenarios are explained. 70 to 80. Yes, around 70 to 80 examples are there. Many examples are prepared. See that all that how many examples I have prepared. Many examples prepared. All these examples. Different scenarios, different examples prepared here. Different examples. Yes, all the programs. See that how many programs are there. Yes, every page program is there. Theory is very less. Maximum programs I'm covering here. Okay. Yes. So okay, fine. Yes. So this is so about data storage, about database servers, next files and HDFS. How do distributed file system? These things here. After that, next one. Yes, steps to develop JDBC application. JDBC application. Steps to develop JDBC application. After that, now here starts. Okay. Yes, using select query. So using select query, how to fetching? Yes, fetching. Yes, data. Fetching data from database. Fetching data from database using. Yes, using select query. Yes, select query. So how do you select query? Select query different scenarios. Select query with different scenarios here. Okay. Select query. Yes, next. Yes, select query. Select with where class. Select with where. Okay, next order by using order by select with where. Yes, order by. Yes, next group by. Yes, group. Yes, group by. Yes, select with where class, order class, group by class, having class using different classes. Okay. Yes, here fetching from database using select query here. Select query. Plain select query. Next, selected fields. Next, yes, using where class, order by class, group by class, having classes. Okay, next, select with join query. Select with joins. Select with joins. How to select with joins? Select with joins. Okay. Yes, after that, next insert. Inserting records. Inserting records. Okay, how to insert record into table? Yes, insert records. Yes, next. Yes, update records. Updates, records, update records. Next, delete records, delete records, delete records. Next, search for a record. Okay, search for a record, search for a records, search for records. Okay, after performing all these queries here, next, yes, real-time data processing. Just like suppose some data, CSV file data is available. CSV file data, yes, CSV file data insert, insert into, yes, database table, database table, database table. How to insert CSV file data loading into database table, loading, yes, loading into database table. For example, here, one second, CSV files. Suppose this is CSV file, for example, here, yes, projects, yes, this sample, yes, suppose CSV, for example, this is CSV file. Here, this is some CSV file. Yes, employee ID, employee name, salary, departments, gender, and yes. Now this data we should insert database table. Okay, yeah, including primary key, foreign key. There is database inside of database, primary key for that's okay. But reading, yes, reading data from table. The table may have the primary key or may not have the primary key. Anyone, okay, just reading. Yes, see, from the front end, we are not going to handle any primary key. In the back end, database will take care of primary key here. We are not going to perform any primary key checking here. In Java programming, we are not going to perform any primary key checking, foreign key checking here. Database server. Database takes care of primary key and foreign key. Okay. Yes. Now, okay, so this is this data, CSV data. CSV data loading to database table. So how to load CSV data? Loading CSV file data loading. Okay. Yes. Loading CSV file data into, yes, database table. Okay, like this. Not only CSV file data, different files. So next step, loading Excel file data. Suppose Excel. This Excel data is there. How to load Excel file data into database table? Excel file data. Excel file data. Okay, loading Excel file data. Yes, next. Yes, loading Excel file data. Yes, next loading XML file data. Yes, loading XML file data. Loading XML file data. Suppose data in the form of XML, that file data you have to do in database tables here. These are all the jobs. So every day generating some CSV files. That data has to load in database table. It's a jobs, daily jobs. Daily jobs. Those things we should develop in Java. Okay, this kind of jobs we have to develop in Java here. Loading Excel, let's suppose data in the form of Excel sheet getting. The data we have to load in table here. Suppose XML format getting. That data also you have to load in table here. Okay. See Excel, for example, this is CSV data, XML data, sorry, Excel data. Suppose if you're getting Excel data, suppose Excel sheets, see employee information, Excel sheet, right? This data has to store in database. Suppose Excel sheet may contain millions of records. All the records how to load into database table. Excel data. Okay, next CSV file data. Okay, yes, sometimes XML data. I think XML data. No, this is not XML data. It's XML data. Yeah, this is XML data. XML data. So employee by employee in this XML records. These XML records you have to load into database tables. Okay. Next, sometimes JSON data. Yes, this is JSON data. JSON data we have to upload database tables. JSON data. Yes, in real time, all using this kind of files here. Okay. So next JSON data. Yes, loading XML files. Next, loading JSON data. Yes, loading JSON. Okay, JSON data. Loading JSON file into database table. Loading JSON file data in database table. Okay, right? Yes. Next, same thing, reverse. Reverse. See, reverse. What's reverse here? Yes, reverse. Reverse is generating, generating, generating. Yes, generating CSV file. Okay, CSV files from database table. That's reverse. Nothing but import export concepts. Import exports. See, this is export. These exports. All these are exports. File to database exports. Exporting to table. Exporting. This also export. This also exports. This also exports. Exporting data. Next, generating CSV files from database table means import. Importing into files is imports. Exports, imports. Performing exports, imports. Okay, imports. Yes, 1 second. Yes. Next, generating Excel files, generating reverse Excel files from the database table. Next, XML files, generating XML files, reverse XML files from database table. Okay. Next, generating JSON files, reverse like this. Yes, all these are real-time scenarios here. Yes, you have to develop this kind of jobs. Yes, when you're writing advanced Java programming here, this kind of jobs you should develop here. Yes. This kind of all their jobs, import and export jobs. Okay, this is exactly what is real time we are doing in database, imports and exports. Okay, right? Yes, next. Yes, after finishing this, yes, different types of statements here. Okay, types of statements here. Types of statements. Types of statements. Types of statements like simple statements. How to use simple statements? Use simple statements. Simple statements. Yes, second one, prepared statements. Prepared statements. Using prepared statements. Yes, next third one, callable statements. Callable statements. Using callable statements. So how do you call this? Simple statements. Simple statements. Okay. Simple statement is for the simple queries like SQL queries like insert, delete, update, select query like that. Prepare statement is for the parameterized queries. That means if data is not known at runtime getting, okay, dynamically getting data, that case you can go for the prepared statement. Prepared statement is to get the more performance. Prepared statement can be the more performance than the simple statements. Okay, all the cases we can't use simple statement. Next, all the cases you can't use prepared statement. Depends on requirements. Depends on requirements. You can use different kind of statements. Next, callable statements. Yeah, this is to invoke procedures and functions. Database some procedures. So how to invoke procedures? Procedures and functions. To invoke procedures and functions, we can use. Yes, in PL SQL, yes, the concept like procedures and functions. Procedures and functions. To invoke procedures, to call procedures, we can call the statement here. Functions, to call it, we can call the statement. There are different types of statements. There are different types of statements. Okay, right? Okay, next step. Yes, after finishing this, next JDBC transaction management, JDBC transaction management, JDBC transaction management. That means commit and rollback is nothing but say committing transaction, commit and the next step rollback, commit and rollback transaction, commit and rollback here, commit and rollback. JDBC transaction management, it's a commit and rollback, commit and rollback. These things here, commit and rollback. JDBC transaction management, commit and rollback. They are very, very important real time. Commit and rollback. Okay, right? Yes, next. Next one is here. Yes, batch updates. Batch updates. Batch updates. Batch update means multiple queries as a batch running here. Yes, batch inserts. About 10 inserts. Okay, maybe yes, 10 updates like this. Batch updates. Batch statements. Batch statements. Batch updates. Yes, after finishing this, next one here. Yes, working with BLOP and CLOP here. BLOP and CLOP. So BLOP and CLOP. So working with BLOP and CLOP here. So working with BLOP, CLOP. What is BLOP? What is CLOP here? CLOP. BLOP means binary large objects. It's a binary large objects. Binary large objects. Binary large objects. Nothing much here. Say yes. Binary large objects. Yes, nothing much. Just it's a inserting. Yes, inserting. Yes, images. Suppose In Facebook, suppose if uploading some your photo, that photo has to insert database, right? How to insert? Inserting images, next audio files, how to insert audio files, next how to insert video files. So audio files, video files here, inserting here. So bind the large objects, images, audios, videos. Okay, CLOB means character large objects here, character large objects here. Means here, what's the purpose of this one? Character large objects. Yes, what's the purpose of this one here? Yes, like suppose employee information, suppose employee join into company. That employee profile, that profile means suppose employee CV or resume. Some CV is the employee profile. CV means Word document, right? That Word documents. Yes, inserting Word documents, inserting Word documents, inserting Word documents. Suppose when you uploading Word document here, that Word document has to insert database. Okay. Yes, someone is asking to upload your resume. If you're uploading, yes, your resume storing somewhere. Yes, in their database, your resume is storing here. Okay, inserting Word documents. Okay. Yes, suppose image, suppose your photo uploading, that photo is storing somewhere. Yes, audios, videos. Suppose in Facebook daily we are doing so many things, right? How the data is storing here. Yes, that concept will be discussing here. Okay. Next, inserting Word document. How to insert Word documents? Okay. Inserting and reverse, retrieving, insert and retrieving also. How to retrieve? Reverse, retrieving, insert, yes, and retrieving both here. Insert and retrieving, yes, images, audios, videos. Same here. Yes, inserting and retrieving. So how to retrieve? Yes, retrieving. Yes, retrieving Word documents, inserting and retrieving from database. These things here. Okay, these things. Right. So these are JDBC. These are the topics in JDBC here. Yes, JDBC. Yes, in JDBC here, totally 175 page document. This is 175 page document. 175 page means almost 120 examples will discuss. See, 120 examples, 120 scenarios I have prepared. Many examples prepared. Many examples prepared. Yes, because taking batches for all batches expenditure. So what are I worked in real time here? All the things here I have prepared. Okay, many scenarios expenditure. Okay. Yes, 120 examples. Okay. Words. Yeah, same this link. Link will share every day. Yes, see one second. This link is you can use for till Saturday. This link is valid. Okay, this link is valid for this Saturday here. Every day, just click on link here. Just fill your information. Just click on link here. Just it's link, right? Yes, see train link. Yes, link. A link here. Click on that link. Provide your information. Yes, sir, register. That's it. Till Saturday, same link. No change. No change in link here. Till Saturday, same link. No change in link here. Till Saturday, same link. No change. Okay. Suppose if any link is changed here, we'll inform you. That link is changed, we'll inform you. Okay. No, IDE. You asking about IDE, Advanced Java Program, not IDs. IDE, 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 Integrated Development Environment. Okay, IDE. Yes, it's Eclipse IDE. Yes, yes, JE Eclipse. JE Eclipse, Java Enterprise Eclipse here. We are going to use Enterprise Eclipse here, not basic Eclipse here. Yes, Enterprise C drive. See JE, Neon Eclipse. See Eclipse, Neon. Yes, Eclipse JE, Enterprise Neon 3 using here. This Eclipse we are going to use. Here, NetBeans also I'll explain here. So maximum in our projects we are using Eclipse only. NetBeans very old one, almost outdated NetBeans. No one using, maximum every company using Eclipse only here. Every company using Eclipse. Of course, I'll explain NetBeans. I worked with that also here. Okay. Yes. Yes. Course fee, just you contact online team. For course fee, just you contact online team. Okay. Yes. So this is about JDBC. JDBC. So next, after JDBC, next is solid, right? Sorry, HTML. Sorry, HTML. So HTML. So HTML is a front end here. HTML is actually Java is different. HTML is different here. Yes, ID Eclipse is enterprise Eclipse. JE Eclipse. This is JE Eclipse, not basic Eclipse. We are using JE Eclipse. Every company they are using JE enterprise Eclipse. Okay, not basic level Eclipse here. Enterprise Eclipse. JE enterprise Eclipse will is here. Okay, not basic Eclipse. See, this is basic Eclipse. Eclipse Java. It's a basic Eclipse using for core Java programming. Yes, see, but enterprise applications, Spring Framework application, we are using this is our Office downloaded software, JE Eclipse. Okay, yes, right. Yes, next HTML. Yes, development of EA here. Development of EA. Yes, development. Yes, EA development. Complete user interface development here. User interface development. Yes, user interface development like forms. How to do the forms. Next reports. So how to develop reports. Yes, in forms different options like checkboxes, radio buttons, drop down list. So different kind of things here. All the things we'll be discussing. Yes, HTML documents. 1 second. Let me show HTML document also. HTML documents. Advanced Java. HTML documents. Here this is HTML documents. See HTML documents. The HTML. What is HTML? All this about HTML. That HTML examples. So before going to develop the solid here, first discussing about HTML. That HTML. Okay, different HTML fields, developing different type of HTML here, tables, and checkboxes, radio buttons, list here, different kind of things. HTML forms, how to use forms, form elements, and all this. This is the HTML topic. Okay. Yes. JavaScript not covering. JavaScript is a EA development that you should learn separate. HTML I'm covering. CSS also covering. In JSP I'll cover CSS. JavaScript is not covered. JavaScript is separate topic. It's EA development. That's complete EA development. Yes, JavaScript that comes on EA development. Okay. Yes, HTML I'm covering here. HTML. Yes, web development purpose. HTML required. Okay, next JSP required. Java for that reason I'm covering HTML here. So the HTML document this is HTML. Yeah, this is around 100 page document this is HTML document. Many examples are there in this HTML document this is HTML. Okay. Yes, half HTML, then starting solid. Okay. Yes, before going to solid we need HTML knowledge. For that reason I'm developing. Yes, explaining about HTML. Next solids. Solids. 1 second. When come to solids here in real-time projects, yes, different kind of components we are using here. Solids like yes, solids. So how to develop solids here like a solid interface using solid interface like a solid interface. Next HTTP solids, generic solids, generic solids, generic solids. Next using HTTP solids, HTTP solids. Okay. Next solid lifecycle methods. Next lifecycle methods. Lifecycle methods of a solid. Lifecycle methods of a solid here. Lifecycle methods of a solid. Lifecycle methods. Lifecycle methods. Okay. Yes. After that, next solid to solid database connection here. Solid to database. Okay, means solids, JDBC and database, that combinations. Solid to database. Okay, next. After that, yes, solids, yes, get or post methods like do get, do post, like this get a solid get or post methods using that get or post methods. Okay. Yes, after get or post method here. Next, solid config object, solid configurations, solid config. Solid configurations means like solid properties. Solid config is nothing but solid properties. Okay. Solid config. Yes, after solid config here, solid context here. Solid context. Solid context. Solid context here. Solid config. Solid context. Okay, next. Solid information. Solid information like this. Different kind of things here. Solid info. Okay. Next. After this. Yes. Solid. Yes. Request and response parameters. Request and solid response. Solid response. Solid request and response parameters here. Parameters and attributes. Parameters and attributes. Parameter different, attributes different. I'll explain clearly. Okay. Yes. Next. Yes. After that. Next. So next one here. Solid communications. Solid communications. Communications. Solid communications. Communications. Solid communications like yes, like okay. Yes, like includes and forwards. Includes and forwards. Include and forwards. Next, solid session. How to use session concept here? Solid session here. Solid session concept here. Solid sessions. Okay. Solid session. Yes, next. Yes. URL redirections. URL redirections here. Redirections. URL redirections like this. Okay, so these all are solid communications here. Include forwards, solid session here. Yes, URL redirections here. All these communications, solid communications. Okay, so these things inside of solids here in solids. Okay, they are the topics covering solids here. Okay, yes. After this here, yes, servers. About servers, yes, Tomcat server. Yes, we are going to discuss Tomcat server, WebLogic, and Glassfish. These servers we are going to discuss. Okay, solid deployment. See solid application. Yes, solid deployment. Deployment. Yes, on Tomcat. Next WebLogic, WebLogic, and Glassfish. We are going to discuss here Glassfish. Solid deployment on Tomcat, WebLogic, and Glassfish servers. Okay. Yes. After that, next JSP. Fourth topic is JSP. Java Server Pages. Yes, JSP. What is JSP is a combination of HTML and Java program. Combination of yes, HTML Java program. Yes, 1 second. So let me show the solid document also. Jdbc document showed. See this. Jdbc document. So this is this document. Jdbc updated document. Yes, around 180 page document Jdbc. Next solid document here. See this solid development. Yes, this is updated one. Solid document. See this. Solid. Yes, types of applications. Web application, enterprise application, the explanation here. Solid documents. Yes, all the examples. You're deploying on Tomcat server. Their setups, all this. Solid setups, all this development here. Yes, this is a server. Yes, web application development steps. Web.xml. Yes, all web application, the examples, all the examples. Very clearly prepared document here. All these topics very clearly prepared. Okay. Here this is around 200 pages. Like JDBC 200 pages. This also JDBC 180 page. This is 190 pages around. This is very big document. Very big document here. This is okay. Solids. Yes, after finishing solids, next JSP here. Yes, next here. Yes, MEC. Yes, CRUD application. Using solids, how to develop CRUD application. That also there here. CRUD application we are going to discuss. One project also I'll explain here. So next after JSP, this is JSP programming. It's about JSP container. So different kind of things, how JSP is working here. All JSP examples here. JSP implicit objects, like there all are implicit objects. Yes, JSP, template text, scriptlets, JSP expressions, JSP declarations, JSP directions here, JSP action tags, custom tags, these things here. So this is JSP documents. All these JSP. Okay, after this, finally, we'll discuss one big projects. Okay, I'll explain one big project here. Web application introduction, that projects. Yeah, so that's all about all the course contents. Okay, so course contents, yeah, this is JDBC, HTML, solids, JSP, and finally one big projects. Yes, some real-time projects. Okay, now Git Maven, that is comes under frameworks, not here. Maven and Git, that is comes under frameworks, not here. That is a yes, Spring framework and Hibernate frameworks. Okay, yes, those things not covering here. That is a framework tools, not here. Okay, yes, Maven, it's a Spring application framework. That's covered in the Spring, not here. Okay, yes. So these are the course contents. Yes, same course contents you can download from, just download from site also. Durga website is available. From that you can download it. Okay. Yes, see the classes. Don't worry. See the classes for this book here. Yes. Yes. How to not downloading here? Yes, I'll share my office softwares. I'll share it. Yes, our office softwares we have downloaded. Okay, already we have downloaded. I'll provide my office softwares. Don't worry. I'll provide my softwares. Okay, the Java and Eclipse and all things. Whatever we are using, the tools I'll provide you. I'll share you. Don't worry. Okay, need not to download here. Suppose if you're downloading maybe version compatibility problems. Okay, so don't download. I'll share you Eclipse. Next, yes, even JD calls I'll share you. Next, database also, Oracle database and all this I'll share you because I have the Oracle account. So Oracle account, from that I have downloaded. Okay, so you need not to download it here. So when you're trying to download database or Java, maybe asking for Oracle account, it's not necessary here. I'll provide. Okay, for anything, just you can ask me. I'll provide everything here. Okay, 1 second. Just 1 second. 1 second. One second. See, one more thing here. Yes, WhatsApp group. Yes, I'm creating WhatsApp group for you guys. WhatsApp group. Okay. Yes. Yeah, WhatsApp group. Yes. Definitely. WhatsApp group. I'm creating. Okay, WhatsApp group. Yes, WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group I'm creating for your batch. Okay. Any doubts you can ask me. See, let me show that WhatsApp groups. Yes, core Java taking aim. Yes, core Java. See, core Java. 9:30 p.m. on batch is going on. This is okay. 7 p.m. batch is going on, core Java batch. Yes, there's group members. There's around 18 members are attending. That's 7 p.m. batch. Okay. Yes, it's a group here. Okay. 8:15, one more batch is going on. Evening classes. Morning office work, evening classes taking care. Okay. So you can batch is going, you see that they doubts, how they're asking the doubts. All the doubts. See this. This is doubt on my explanation, doubt and explanation like this. Asking all these doubts here. Their doubts. Okay. Yes. Yes, I'm creating WhatsApp group also. Yes, my WhatsApp number. WhatsApp group. Yes, my WhatsApp, you can take it. 8179. Yes, 189.123. This is my WhatsApp number. Okay, share me your details. I'll add to group here. Yes, tomorrow I'll create the group. Tomorrow I'll create a group. Just share your details, your name. Yes, your name. Okay, next WhatsApp course you are attending here. WhatsApp course and WhatsApp time. So WhatsApp time. So this is okay. These are details. Just to provide this information, I'll create a group. I'll add you to that group here. Okay, I'm creating separate group for your batch. Every batch core Java separate group and advanced Java separate group. Okay. No, 1 second. Without finishing JDBC may not be understanding solids. So little bit difficult. Without finishing JDBC solids may not be understanding. Okay. Right? Yes. Yeah, that's all for today. That's all about your course. Okay, tomorrow, same time. Okay, today just overview expand here. Today complete overview expands. Okay. Yes, tomorrow we'll start actual topic. Okay. Yes, tomorrow we'll start actual topic. Right? Yeah, that's all for today. Complete overview about course and all this completed. That's all. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue for actual classes. Right? Yeah. So thank you guys. Still any doubts are there? Any doubts? Yes, same time. 4:30 same time. No change in your time here. 4:30 only. 4:30 to 5:45. Yes, reason. See, I have the yes office call at 6 o'clock. 6 to 6:30 office call is there. So 4:30 to 5:45 I can take. Okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's all for today. Let us wind up session. Okay, see you tomorrow same time 4:30. Yeah, Hibernate is a framework. Advanced Java is different. Hibernate is different here. Of learning Advanced Java, you should go for Hibernate and Spring Framework. After finishing Advanced Java, you can go for Hibernate and Spring Frameworks. Right? Okay. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah, CRUD operations. Yes. JDBC, I'll explain CRUD. Okay. Yes, I'll explain one real-time project. Yes, you feel like a yes, it's a wonderful project. I'll explain here. Wonderful project. Okay. No, no. Required to understand Hibernate. First of all, JDBC knowledge. Without JDBC knowledge, you can't understand Hibernate. So better you finish JDBC. After finishing JDBC and solids, you can go for Hibernate Spring Framework. Okay, right? Yeah. So thank you guys. Still any doubts are there? Any doubts? No doubts? Yeah. Thank you. See you tomorrow.